Good morning, everyone. Happy Boxing Day. Today is Thursday or Friday. I think today is Friday, the 26th of December 2025. How you all doing? Good morning. It's not morning, it's like 12:35 right now. But anywho, yesterday was an experience. If you have watched up to this moment, thank you so much. I didn't plan to actually record today, but I was like last minute, let me just show you guys what I'm doing today being Boxing Day. So I'm in my kitchen and today I want to prepare. I haven't eaten today, it's already afternoon, but I'm looking to prepare cookies. I haven't done cookies before in my entire life, and something I've been doing this year is trying out new ways of cooking, like improving in my cooking skills and doing more baking. I've never really known how to bake before, but this year I believe I've baked. I tried to do more baking. I tried to cook with the oven. The last thing I did was I made meat pie, my first ever meat pie, and it came out well, anyways. And today I want to make cookies because there was this like leftover cake here in the kitchen, so I just smashed it, made it into crumbs, and then I just added egg and milk and just I have some leftover oats as well. So I want to like mix everything together and see if I can make like oat cookies and have it with tea and eat while I continue to finish up my movie. I'm in episode 4 of House of David. And it's been going well so far. I'm enjoying it. I'm hoping to finish it because the plan is to binge the whole season, finish it, and then I'll be done and start to edit my videos. Okay, let's get into it. So this is the cake marinated. Should I say marinated now? But there's egg in it, a little bit of milk. I put a little salt and some sugar, just a little quantity of sugar. So this is this. I left it here since, and this is the oats. This is the oats. I want to see if I can grind it a little bit. It's fruit oats. So let me see if this will work. I don't know. The plan is to so I'm just gonna do that and then make it together, but let's see how it goes. So honestly, for these cookies, I'm really just being creative. So the blending machine didn't really blend well, so I just poured the whole cookies inside and added some more milk, and this is what it looks like. This is my pan. I don't have the paper you put on the pan before you put your food. And I was like, what about flour? Like, I don't have any flour to like sprinkle or anything. Then I remember that I have this custard powder that I still have like a little left. This is custard. So I'm just gonna sprinkle custard and then make my cookies. So I'm gonna go in with a spoon. I'm just going to scoop, make it into a ball, and then flatten it out. That's what I'm going to do. So let's see how that goes. So it's quite I don't know the word now. It looks a little pasty, but the goal is to make it into like a ball, and then smash it flat. Say a prayer for me, guys. Okay, I thank God it's not very sticky. Almost like meatballs, so you see, and then I'll just flatten it. There you have it. I'm gonna do all the rest like this, so yeah. So this is what it looks like. Voila. I'm gonna take this now and put it, oh, sorry. There goes the cookies. And this, I'm setting at 180. I'm going to do this for at least 30 minutes to 1 hour. But I'll keep checking it because I really don't know how long I'm supposed to leave this in for. But yeah, that's where we are. So, while we wait for the cookies, I wanted to share something I've learned recently, and it has to do with being an intercessor. I feel like I believe that everyone everyone can be an intercessor. It's just being in a position where you can see things happen to people around you and be moved with compassion to pray for them, even if you cannot really do anything in physically to the best of your ability. The most you can do is actually pray for them. I saw a video of there's this pastor in Lagos, this very young pastor in Lagos. He talked about condemnation and how we tend to open ourselves up to temptations, to trials, to issues. He referenced Galatians chapter 6, verse 1. I'm going to read the scripture. So this is the New King James Version that I'm reading. Galatians chapter 6, verse 1. It says, "Brethren, if a man is overtaken in any trespass, you who are spiritual, restore such a one in a spirit of gentleness, considering yourself, lest you also be tempted." And the Bible talks about how God will not give us something that is beyond us, something that we cannot handle, right? God will not give us something that is too much for us to handle, because God is such a good God. But at the same time, when you see a brother or a sister who has fallen, it's not our place to start pointing fingers, to start talking about them, or start saying, "Oh, I saw it coming. Oh, she should have done this. Oh, It's time for us to be moved with compassion and to go into a place of prayer. God has allowed you to see such a fall, to see such an issue, because He believes that you have the capacity to pray for them. You have the capacity to stand in the gap for them, to restore them from their own trial, or from however it is that they have fallen. So it's just a call for us as Christians to awaken to this reality. When we see people go through trials, go through temptations, may have fallen, because nobody is perfect, right? May have fallen. It is for us to stand in the gap and pray to restore them. If you do the opposite of trying to point fingers, or trying to talk about how it's bad, this person was even, you were even, start pointing fingers, you tend to open yourself up to that temptation that happened to them. You tend to open yourself up to it, and then it might end up even happening to you in a much more greater way. Okay, so let's be mindful to stand in the gap for other people, to be intercessors. Okay, let's see our cookie. So guys, my cookies are ready. This is what it looks like. It almost got burnt, but I kept this for 1 hour. Thank God it didn't burn. So this is the front, the back. Yeah, no bad at all for a first time. So I'm gonna break this open and just see how it is inside. Okay, I tried. So it's still looking kind of soft. Like the inside didn't really cook well, but it's fine. So this is my, should I say brunch? Because I'm gonna go cook. It's tasty. Not bad for a first time. I think I should have used lower heat so it cooks inside. But it's still giving. So for lunch, I'm going to be making quinoa jollof. This is quinoa. I'm going to be making this. I have a little pomodoro here. Making progress on this side.
Rose in defiance, but were defeated and cast out. They fell unto the earth, these angels, cast out by God.
I like how the sun is on my face. Anyway, right now it is past 3 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm in episode 7 of House of David. They have 8 episodes. So I'm in episode 7 and I came to begin to prepare my lunch, which is basically quinoa in veggies. I have my veggies all set. I have my tomatoes, salt, and the other ingredients I'm going to be adding. The quinoa is cooking with water, salt, and oil. I'm going to boil that, get it to boil, then I'm going to fry it together with the veggies. I also remember saying that I wanted to know how they celebrate Christmas here in Rome. Apparently, in the morning, everybody's indoors spending Christmas with their families. That's why everywhere was really dry yesterday when I went outside. Everywhere was so dry because people are in their homes with their families and their loved ones spending the holiday together. So, but even in the evenings, it wasn't very crowded, but the stores were open in the evening. But most of the people that I found outside in those places that I went to were tourists. And on my way back, there were some restaurants that were open, there were people there, but it wasn't really crowded. So I think during the Christmas season, families tend to spend the time together, maybe more together indoors than going out. I know that in Nigeria, back at home, and where I grew up, during Christmas, it's time to go out. Families are going outside. Maybe it's the same thing here, but from my own personal observation, families are more indoors and spending family time together during the Christmas season. So, how do you guys spend Christmas where you are? What do you guys do? Like, what's the typical thing that you do during the Christmas season? Are you more indoors with the family? Or is it a time to go outside? This Christmas season for me this year, I just want to be indoors. I want to do things indoors. I want to be in my room. I want to be in my house. That's how I feel this year. Not really going outside, going out, visiting here, going here and there. I really just want to be indoors, Yeah, so that's about that. I don't know if the lighting is doing justice, but this is the quinoa. I'm using egg because I don't have chicken. So this is the closest thing to protein that I have. So this is the quinoa. Quinoa jollof. So I don't have a habit of eating in my room. I'm going to eat in the kitchen. And when I'm done, I'm going to go back to continue with my movie. So I think this is where I'm going to close out this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. What else did I want to say? So I'm gonna go back when I'm done eating, finish up my movie, and then I'm gonna call family members, holiday season, check up on everyone, and then that's gonna be it for the Christmas for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't think I have anything else I want to say, but yeah, thank you for watching. Okay, ciao.